Welcome back. From AccuWeather, meteorologist Mark Mancuso has joined me. And Mark, I know you're the expert, but it certainly feels like it's been soggier than normal around here to us. So is that true? Where are we with precipitation rates in the mid-Atlantic this spring?
Look, well, you're not alone. A lot of us are suffering here too. It's not just you guys. Up and down the East Coast, it's been a soggy spring. It's been a soggy summer. Just about everybody from the Southeast up through the Mid-Atlantic states reporting above normal precipitation. It's not only just been this month, but it's been all the way back through spring. So we've just been continuously in the soggy pattern.
Well, dare I ask what that does to our mosquito population?
Dare. Okay. Well, it does look like, with the rain being kind of continuous, the mosquitoes love standing water, so they like puddles. They like any place where that water gathers, like in your gutters, bird baths. So with the rain just continuous on and off for a couple of months here, we really don't get a chance to dry out. So that water is usually hanging around. So if it does dry out briefly, it comes right back. So these mosquitoes just have a little haven here to plant their eggs or to just hatch their eggs. And that's where the mosquitoes tend to breed, the larvae and things like that.
So are we going to continue to see this pattern, or are we expecting a change? What are we going to see going forward?
What would you like to see? Tell me.
Well, I'd like to see less mosquitoes and maybe a little drier.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't deliver the goods here. It looks like we're stuck in a pattern that's a wet one. Last week we saw the setup with the Bermuda high and a trough to the west. That was last week. Now this week is coming back again. So what's going to wind up happening? We'll be looking at frequent showers, thunderstorms for the beginning of the week, and it's going to continue right through the end of the week. As opposed to last week's event where the heavier rain was focused more north, I think it's going to be focused more for us down here around the Hilton Head area, down around South Carolina, the low country. So looks like it'll be wetter, and the weather pattern is in no hurry to change right through the middle of August. So it won't rain the entire time, but it's certainly favorable for above normal precipitation. So those mosquitoes are going to be hanging around. So, we'll be doing that, and you'll hear that noise at night. If you have that little hole in your screen, that little ee sound. Oh, you know what that means.
Yes, I do. And well, speaking of the mosquitoes, though, things like West Nile and Zika obviously will be on people's minds. So is there a forecast for that?
Oh yeah, you can go right to AccuWeather mosquito. Just type on in mosquito AccuWeather, and you just go right there and say like on the Hilton Head forecast, and you'll see it right there. It has the mosquito index. So just type in mosquito AccuWeather, and you'll be able to find out what the mosquito forecast levels are.
Well, I guess the good news is it's going to stay soggier, but so far it's been a quieter hurricane season, so we'll hope that trend continues.
Well, let's not get into that too much about saying quieter. This is typically the quiet time of the year. So we take a look at your typical Atlantic hurricane season. The months of June, July tend to be pretty quiet, and historically speaking, the peak is September the 10th. So end of August into September, that's when things usually tend to ramp up. But if you wanted to talk a little more about this, I could tell you more. Is that the waters have been a little warmer here off of the Mid-Atlantic coast. So this would be a year that we think there'd be more systems developing close in, kind of like we call homegrown type, as opposed to the systems that come all the way across the Atlantic from Africa. So the environment down there is kind of hostile. And if we get into this El Nino situation, that's not favorable for a lot of activity coming from the deep tropics. So things may try to develop a little closer in. So, things are quiet now, but it only takes one, right, for it to be a bad hurricane season in your area. So we'll have to keep our guard up for sure.
Well, maybe we can have you back later and see what's going on then. But thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it. Thanks to all of our special guests for being a part of the show today. Thanks to my wardrobe sponsor, SM Bradford Co. & Currents, for keeping me in style. And thanks to Gustavo Ratia, Jeremy Pope, Keenan Walsh, Latia Nelson, and Wayne Morris for keeping things running smoothly. And of course, we thank you for making us a part of your day. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you next time for the Beaufort News.